good, y'all? Welcome back, and welcome back to yet another video, y'all. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today? Bro, last night was, man, that Coca-Cola 600 was incredible. That was a very solid 600, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the crap out of it. Man, it was a very exciting race. It had dull moments. I'll be honest with you. There definitely was moments that was, kind of dull. You know what I'm saying? Like some moments were like, that was not really that interesting. But bro, I think the second half of this race, when it really picked up, it really picked up. I really enjoyed it. I don't even know where to begin. So we started off with Kyle Larson taking the lead from Chase Briscoe off of the first lap of the race. And Kyle Larson, let's really talk about him right quick. Kyle Larson has been he's one of the greatest drivers of our generation. I'll be honest with you on that. But, bro, he did not display that shit today, bro. He did not really display it today. I don't really know what happened, but it happened. Bro wrecked out of the Indy 500 earlier. And then already spun out on, like, the beginning of stage 1 of the Coke 600. And, of course, he got taken out later on, which wasn't really his fault. But it's like, dang, like, Kyle Larson just be making mistakes left and right. It'd be like, damn. You feel me? Don't get me wrong, he's human. All the drivers, they do that. But dang, it's like, I was rooting for you so bad today. I really was. For him to complete all 1,100 miles, bro, that would have been so fire. But I guess it just wasn't meant to be, bro. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. My heart broke for him this weekend. I'm not gonna lie, it really broke. It really broke, and I don't know where to end with that, or like it's just like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Maybe the pressure of the Indy 500 in the beginning of the race kind of caught up to him later in the Coke 600. But man, bro, he just after he hit the wall, he just was not really the same. He was running some good lap times, I think, at the end of stage 2, I believe, or stage 3. It was the end at one stage that Byron won, because Byron won 3 stages. It was the end of one of those stages, and I'm like, okay, maybe Larson has a chance, but nope, something happened. So yeah, it's unfortunate. At least he gets to make the race this year. You know what I'm saying? Because rain was a bitch last year. I'm going to be honest with you. Rain was a problem. And it almost was a problem this year as well. We see Kyle Larson at the Indy 500. While the Indy 500 was kind of getting delayed a bit, Kyle Larson was in the car. I don't know. Some about him looked very worried. You know what I'm saying? And I would be worried too if I was in his shoes. And I don't think Kyle Larson was I think he was just really down for the rest of the day after the Indy 500. I think he was down, like, just very upset. I think he was very frustrated, which I get, but it is what it is. So we saw a good amount of things that was really interesting throughout the race today. We really did. The battle between William Byron and Danny Hamlin and potentially Carson Hocevar. And let's talk about Carson Hocevar right quick. Carson Hocevar, he should have not finished. Where did he finish? He finished 31st. Carson Hocevar, Spire, bro, that team deserves much better finishes than what they are getting. It's always something with that team. That team can't put races together with a damn. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, for example, right, Justin Haley was good at Bristol earlier this year. Did he even finish in the top 10? I don't think so. Bro faded. Michael McDowell could have won Texas, or maybe finished 2nd or 3rd. Bro wrecked. Carson Hocevar had multiple opportunities to win a race this year. Yeah, actual multiple, but it was always something that really kind of got in his way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go back to Atlanta. He could have won that low key, but, caution came out because they can't stop wrecking. Yeah, it's always something, and tonight was a great shot at it. Like I said, we've seen drivers get their first win at Coca-Cola 600 before, like Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon. Carson Hocevar could have put his name to that, and let's not forget David Pearson. But it turns out it wasn't meant to be because the engine blew up right off of a restart, and that's so sad too. That really is so sad. He was on the front row as well. He definitely had a great shot at having a great race. He had a great shot at having a career race. It would have been so fire to see, but unfortunately, we all know the BS engine just blew up. Man, that was so sad. That was heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let's talk about the finishers, right? You know what I'm saying? So Ross Chastain, bro. Ross Chastain ends up winning the race. Great run by him today. You know, him and William Byron battled their ass off. And it was such a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Did lap cars kind of play a factor in that? Potentially, but nevertheless, Ross put up a great run tonight. And he started from the back, too. That's the first time that's happened since 2012. Somebody starting from 40th or worse to end up winning the race. That was incredible. And the first time I think it was done at the Coca-Cola 600 since like the 70s with Richard Petty. Ross was on a roll tonight. Like, Ross is the best guy at Trackhouse right now, and it's not even close. It's not close. It's nowhere near close. Ross is real life carrying that organization. And it sucks though, because I like Trackhouse and I want to see all their drivers do well, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of is what it is. I hope that team gets better. And I'm glad Ross finally got some race winning speed, bro. That's what I've been waiting for this year. Like, well, I want to see more of that. I really do. I'm really glad to see more of that. William Byron finished second, and bro, William Byron, great race tonight, but just couldn't finish it, like Darlin said. Bro, William Byron has great race speed, but to finish it off, bro, it's like he just doesn't do it. I don't know how to explain. It's like he just doesn't be finishing off these races like that. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But great race to him. He dominated this race. Dominated. He had drivers come up there and challenge him a bit, but he dominated. Chase Briscoe had a good race. He kind of disappeared for a while after getting the pole, but he came back to get a third place. AJ Allmendinger finished fourth, and bro, AJ Allmendinger is the MVP of this race. He finished fourth on speed with colleague. That deserves a round of applause in itself, bro. That really does. AJ Allmendinger killed that shit tonight, bro. He was on point. He was in the top 5, 6, 7 throughout almost the entire race tonight. Great run by AJ Allmendinger. Great run. And I'm glad that he finished it off. Unfortunately, we had good stories like John Hunter Nemechek and Carson Hocevar. They couldn't finish up there in the top 10. But at least AJ managed to do. We had a great feel-good story out of that. Brad Keselowski's his first top 5 finish this year. Round of applause to him because he's been having a dog water year. This year has not been good to him at all. Arguably his worst since his rookie season in 2010. Very bad season. I'm going to be real. But, hey, he got 5th. We need to see this improve. We have to. I can't wait to see what else good Brad can do this year. Chase Elliott finished 6th. Great run. Y'all know Chase Elliott's very consistent. 6th place. Good job for him. Michael McDowell. Thank God he finally finishes a race in the top 10, bro. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure he has other top 10 finishes this year, but bro, Michael McDowell should have finished top 5 in Texas, and hopefully this is a great rebound for that team. Spire's excellent this year. Spire has been on point. You know, this is the best year they've had. Carson, like I said, should finish higher, but BS engine failure. It is what it is. Christopher Bell, your winner at the Coca-Cola 600 from last year. He wasn't quite the factor tonight. You know, he's been in top 5 a little bit, but hey, he managed to get a top 10, finishes 8th. Ryan Preece, we got 2 RFK cars in the top 10. Ryan Preece gets up there in the 9th. Great run by him. Noah Gragson, great run by that front row motorsports car. Great run. I love to see it. Ricky Stenhouse finishes 11th. Great run for Ricky Stenhouse. Next is Josh Berry. Great run by him. We have a lot of great runs tonight. A lot of great runs. I will admit, a lot of great runs. Eric Jones, Legacy Motor Club. Legacy Motor Club deserves a round of applause for their race tonight. You know what I'm saying? I get it. They didn't get the finishes necessarily, but they are improving. That's what we really need. Because Legacy's been complete crap over the last few years. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Legacy's been dog water this year. And other years. And they are improving. Shout out to them. Because Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek, they are some talented individuals. They are extremely talented. And it's a damn shame that they are struggling the way they are. So, yeah, glad that we see them have some great runs. And I think John Nemechek got a great amount of stage points tonight. Excellent run. Excellent running. SVG came to race tonight, bro. SVG came to race tonight. Bro, finished 14th. Finished 14th, almost the top 10. That's what I'm talking about. We need baby steps up to the top. We need baby steps up to the top. I get it, Trackhouse is struggling, but SVG, I get it that your specialty is road courses, but bro, like everybody around you are probably saying right now, we got to get better at the ovals because ovals require the most attention because they are mostly on the schedule, on the NASCAR schedule. So yeah, shout out to SVG for having a great race tonight for his standards. In my opinion, he should have stayed in Xfinity a couple more years because he's still new to ovals. He's still new to it. He should have stayed in Xfinity for 2 more years. He should have. Not understanding that decision of putting him to the Cup Series after his rookie season in Xfinity driving that 97. He should be driving that 97 again this year. Ain't no way. That's why he's struggling so bad. Stop rushing y'all guys up. Stop rushing y'all prospects up. Leave Connor Zillage down there a little bit more. Let's talk about Connor Zillage right quick. You feel me? Let's kind of go around. So Connor Zillage, where did he finish? He finished 23rd. That's better than what I thought he was. He was in the 30s for most of the night. Great run by Connor Zillage. Finished 23rd tonight. Great run. Trackhouse. Trackhouse actually had a decent race for some of the prospects. We'll get to Schwartz in a little bit. Kyle Busch finished 15th. Bro had a very up and down race, but 15th is where he was at. Kyle Busch, like I said, he keeps pushing that car. And he's trying his best, and I don't blame him, but 15th is the best for him because he spun out like once and he got to the wall again. So, yeah, very weird race for Kyle Busch. Very weird race. He finished better than I thought he was. Denny Hamlin, let's talk about him right quick. Denny Hamlin had the best car other than Byron today. Actually, I think Byron and Hamlin were potentially evenly matched. You know, it felt like that those cars were a bit matched throughout the night. I think, but Byron, I'll probably give Byron the edge because Byron definitely did guy back to him. Danny didn't just drive away from him after he got the lead from him in like stage 3. But yeah, Joey Logano, crap race. I'm not done with Denny Hamlin yet. But Hamlin, apparently his gas man didn't give him enough fuel that he needed to make it to the end of the distance in late stage 4. So he had to come back down to pit some more, and damn, that was heartbreaking for him. He would have had a great run tonight. Great, excellent run, but it is what it is. That pit crew, bro, it was great at Darlington, but I don't know what happened tonight. That was unfortunate, but hey, accidents do happen, and that's what happened tonight. It costed him a good finish and potentially a chance to run down Byron, but I think Byron probably would have been long gone at that point because Ross would have had a hard time getting around Denny. And if Hamlin gets filled up completely, Byron probably would have ran away with this race. He probably would have, but hey. Todd Gillen, 18th. Todd Dillon, 19th. Austin Dillon, 20th. The brothers back-to-back. Let's go to, like I said, some more notable names because Austin Dillon actually did have a good race tonight, but there's not much to really say about Austin. Ty, Custer, Buescher was good, but finished 22nd. Connor Zillage, great run by him to finish 23rd because I thought he was going to finish much worse than that. Yeah, I can't wait to see his next race. Yeah. For a second race in the 600 miler to get 23rd, that's solid. Ty Gibbs, he tried to pull some strategy at stage 4, but of course that didn't work out. Cody Ware, 25th, better. Tyler Reddick, I knew I was forgetting somebody. I'm glad I got the results on my other phone. But Tyler Reddick, bro, had a great car tonight as well. He could have definitely contended with Byron and Hamlin tonight. But bro choked. He also almost wrecked Byron after he had to go back down pit road for a penalty. For a speeding penalty. Yeah, Reddick choked a good finish away. It's unfortunate for him. He actually did have a good car tonight. And like I said, he made it worse by damn near wrecking at the end of the stage in front of Byron, in front of the leader. I know Byron got nervous as fuck. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. But, would have been a great race for Tyler Reddick as well. But he joins his team owner as having problems on pit road and costing them good finishes. Danny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick, crazy. Just like his team owner. Problems on pit road. But, hey, it is what it is. John Nemechek finished 27th after Tyler Reddick. And, bro, let me tell you something. John Nemechek deserves a round of applause for his run tonight. That 42 car has been crap as well for the past 3 years. Ever since they brought the 42 to the next gen and since 2022. Bro, that 42 has been crap, no matter what driver they have. If they have John Nemechek, because, yeah, let's be real, that was a crap season last year. And Ty Dillon, and they probably had another guy between there somewhere. I forgot what driver it was. Oh, yeah, Noah Gragson. Crap seasons for all three of these drivers for that 42. But John Nemechek is doing a great job with that car this year. Like I said, improvement is important, and that's exactly what he's doing this year. Justin Haley was kind of a non-factor. He got caught up in a wreck. Austin Cindric slapped the ball early in the race. Didn't do well for the rest of the night. Penske just crap tonight, unfortunately. Derek Krause, the 44. I think this is his first start. Still young. Hopefully he has more opportunities. But tonight, I guess a learning. You feel me? He's driving for the 44. I don't expect too much out of that team anyway. Josh, I don't know what to say about Josh. Carson Hocevar, bro, like I said, very unfortunate what happened to him. I was so upset for him. That whole race just had heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. Like, I'm telling you. And the Indy 500 was the same way. Shout out to Scott McLaughlin. Man, just nothing but heartbreak all around this weekend. Bubba Wallace, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know, something must have happened. I don't know what happened to him. I'll be honest with you, Bubba Wallace was not really a factor tonight. I don't really know what happened. Suarez got caught up in that wreck with him and Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe. It seemed like it was just a racing deal at that point. It sucks because Daniel Suarez, I think he was having a solid... No, was he? I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember how solid a race, but it's a shame he finished 36 tonight. Damn shame. I'm rooting for Suarez. Apparently it's been rumored that this is his last season and Connor Zellage is going to take over that 99. His last season with the 99 or Trackhouse. But I don't think that should be the case at all. Connor Zellage needs to stay in Xfinity where he's at, maybe 2 more years. And Suarez, bro, just bad luck. He's had some great runs this year, but, bro, keep him in that 99. Justin Marks, please. Please do that now. And Larson, we already talked about him. Very unfortunate sequence of events for him this year. This weekend, just not really. Do I think his head was in the game? I don't know. I really don't know. Bro choked a great finish tonight, though. He really could have had a great finish. Excellent race tonight. And, yeah, he got caught up in that wreck, though. I will give him that. But he shouldn't have been back there to begin with. He shouldn't be back in the back to begin with. Ryan Blaney ended up, 38th. Oh, that is sad. Another DNF. This is like, his 5th DNF, and half of these DNFs aren't even his fault. Ryan Blaney just has terrible luck, and I feel bad for his fans, bro, because Blaney deserved much better than that. Oh, my gosh. It's a damn shame. Great pace game, too. Zane Smith hit hard. Zane Smith hit mad hard. He's out, 39th. And Jimmy Johnson, bro, I'm tired of this dude racing, bro. Like, bro, if he's not wrecking and he's racing, bro, keep racing. But he keeps getting into wrecks. Had a rookie mistake, and this is your 700th start. Come on, Jimmy Johnson. Come on. And I don't know what to say anymore because it's like you wreck in most of your starts in that damn 84 car, bro. As soon as I saw a wreck happen, I'm like, oh, please don't let it be Jimmy. Please don't let it be Jimmy. And it was Jimmy Johnson. And he was the first one to wreck out, so he finished dead last. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on. And I have Kyle Busch's 84 car here now that I'm talking about it. But, yeah, it's like, come on, Jimmy. Like, bro, I want you to hang it up. I want you to hang it up only because you keep wrecking. Man, bro. And it keeps hurting my feelings because you're my favorite driver and I love Jimmy Johnson. You feel me? I had a parasocial relationship with Jimmy Johnson for a long time, bro. For a long time. And I love seeing him win. And now it's like he's always wrecking. But hey, it is what it is, bro. Great paint scheme. So overall, that was a solid Coca-Cola 600. 2022, I think, was a better race. But this year's was actually pretty solid. definitely very solid, and it was very interesting as well. You know, like I said, it had dull moments. It definitely had dull moments, but it was a very solid overall race. I'll give it maybe like a 79 out of 100 or an 80, maybe 81, somewhere around that range, yeah, somewhere around that range, or maybe 85. 85 out of 100. I'll probably give it that, because 89%. 85%, 85%. That was a very solid race. And I walked away from it very satisfied. And let's talk about Prime's coverage. Prime's coverage was on point tonight. Their camera angles, the quality was crispy as I don't know what. I'm like, damn, how was this better than Fox's quality? Yo, the quality was so nice tonight. The quality was so good. Like, damn, like that was some good quality. And the commentating was pretty good too. I like the commentating. People were giving Corey LaJoy problems tonight on Twitter. And I liked Corey LaJoy's I liked his I liked what he had going on tonight. I think it was very solid, his performance. And it was great to see Carl Edwards come back. Like, everything was good all around. Yeah, I think that is it. Steve Latardale Jr. There were mistakes from Junior, I think, or I forgot if it was Junior or Latard, but one of them said, "Oh, tire off on the 5 car," but it was actually the 66. You know what I'm saying? My heart just skip a beat for a second, but yeah. Other than that, very solid broadcast tonight. Like I said, very HD quality. The graphics were lit. The graphics were really good. I like the vibrant but black and silver graphic. I like it. I really do. And the post-race coverage was actually great. I didn't see the rest of it because I fell asleep, but I hope that they have a replay of the post-race somewhere, because there is no window. There's no TV window on Amazon Prime, so they can take as much time as they want to. You know? But yeah, Amazon Prime, they did a great job with their coverage. Excellent. And I think that might be it. Is there anything else to really discuss? I think that might be it. You know, there's probably other stuff to talk about, but yeah, great run by Amazon Prime tonight. They did their shit tonight with the Coca-Cola 600. They did a great job. And I think that is it. So there probably is a lot more to talk about, but I'm going over 22 minutes. Whew. All right. So congrats to Ross Chastain. Somebody stole his head after the end of the race, which is actually insane. But yeah, happy Memorial Day to everybody watching, and yeah.